Hi guys, welcome to Casey's Contemplation. Today I'm going to share how God gave me encouragement when I needed it. So here is raining outside and I had a lot on my mind, so I wanted to go on a run. But because it was raining, I was debating whether I should go or not. But then I thought I could offer this run up for a prayer. I hadn't ran in 2 or 3 weeks, so I knew I couldn't go that far, but I really wanted to push myself so that my prayer was more powerful. So I decided I was going to run to the end of my lane and back, which is about 3 miles. I usually run with music, but because it was raining, I couldn't. So I decided, okay, I'm just going to have a conversation with God. As I was running, I get to the end of my lane. So I just ran 1.5 miles, and I turned back around. And as soon as I turned back around towards my house, it started pouring. I was getting so soaked, but I just dealt with it. The harder that the rain came, the more it dropped my motivation to continue running. And then all of a sudden my knee started hurting really bad. And I knew in order to continue on, I needed God's help. So I started praying, God, please give me the strength to continue on. If I could just see a person or somebody to give me encouragement to continue on, that would be enough for me to get home. And since I live on a long gravel road, not many people drive down our lane. And the possibility of me seeing someone out here in this rain was pretty rare. But because I asked God to see someone, I had hope in Him. Then about 30 seconds later, a truck started coming down my lane towards me. And as I approached him, he rolled down his window, and it was my uncle. And he said, "Are you crazy? It is pouring out here. Why are you running?" And I should have said I was offering it up for a prayer, but at this point in my life, I was too ashamed to be confident in my faith. So I just kind of shrugged my shoulders and said, I don't know. And as he pulled away and I started running again, I realized that was God who just sent me someone to give me enough encouragement to continue running. I was really disappointed in myself because I just turned down an opportunity to share my faith, especially since God is the one who sent him my way. And after realizing that God did that for me, I smiled and my pain in my knee went away. And so here I am continuing running, and I came to this huge hill. And I felt so weak, and I did not have enough strength in me to continue on. And I just kept telling myself, if Jesus made it up Calvary Hill, you can make it up this one. And so that gave me enough motivation to just get up that hill. 1/2 mile later, my knee started hurting again. And I knew I didn't want to quit, but it was really hard not to. And so I asked God to send a person my way so it would give me enough encouragement. And the reason why I ask for this prayer is because whenever I'm running and I know someone is watching me, it puts pressure on me to not give up and just to keep on going. I asked for this prayer one last time. And sure enough, another car started driving towards me. They didn't stop this time, but just seeing them made me know that God was with me, and that I knew I had enough strength in me from Him to make it home. I finally got home and fulfilled my goal to run the 3 miles in the rain without stopping. And I didn't know it was going to pour down rain on me, but I'm glad it did, because it just gave me one extra thing I could offer up to God for that prayer. This God nod of mine sounds kind of minor, but after reflecting over what God did for me, I realized God had taught me something. God had took the Bible verse Isaiah 65:24 and had made it known to me. For it says, "It will also come to pass that before they call, I will answer. And while they are still speaking, I will hear." So God showed me through this Bible verse and through this experience that I just had that He starts answering our prayers before we even pray to Him. So in this case, God knew I was going to pray to see someone in order to continue running. And so He had to make sure that my uncle and that other person left their house at just the right time in order to pass me on the road at the exact time I prayed for that prayer and I needed to see them. So this shows me that He starts answering our prayers before we even start to pray them, and that He can work around people and works through people just to answer our prayers. I hope this God nod of mine has inspired you to offer up anything you might be doing that you don't like at that moment, and to know that God is with you through the entire time, especially if you call on His name. Thank you guys for watching.